Imagine a Ferrari so extreme, so futuristic, and so powerful that it makes today's hypercars look like they're from another era. A machine inspired by Formula One technology, packed with cutting-edge aerodynamics, electrified performance, and a design that looks like it came straight from the year 2035. That's exactly why the automotive world can't stop talking about the 2027 Ferrari SF-100. And while Ferrari has not officially confirmed a production model called the SF-100, the concept and speculation surrounding this incredible machine have created massive excitement among enthusiasts everywhere. But here's the part that might surprise you the most. If a car like this ever reaches production, its price could place it among the most expensive Ferraris ever built. Stay with us until the end, because we're going to explore everything about the Ferrari SF-100 and reveal just how much such a machine could cost. For decades, Ferrari has been known for pushing the limits of automotive engineering. From legendary race cars to world-famous supercars, the brand has built its reputation on speed, innovation, and exclusivity. The SF-100 concept takes those ideas and pushes them even further. The name itself immediately reminds enthusiasts of Ferrari's Formula One heritage. Many automotive designers and digital artists have imagined what a future Ferrari hypercar inspired directly by Formula One technology might look like, and the SF-100 has become one of the most exciting interpretations of that vision. The first thing that grabs your attention is the design. The SF-100 looks unlike almost anything currently on the road. The front end appears incredibly low and aggressive, slicing through the air with razor-sharp precision. Massive aerodynamic channels direct airflow around the body, while futuristic LED lighting creates a dramatic appearance both day and night. Every angle seems sculpted with one purpose in mind: maximum performance. Move to the side and the proportions become even more dramatic. The cockpit appears tightly wrapped around, the driver creating the impression of a fighter jet rather than a traditional road car. Large air intakes feed cooling systems and aerodynamic structures hidden beneath the bodywork. Carbon fiber surfaces dominate the exterior, reducing weight while increasing rigidity. Even when standing still, the SF-100 looks fast. The rear of the vehicle is perhaps the most dramatic area of all. A massive diffuser stretches across the lower section, helping manage airflow underneath the car. Active aerodynamic components could potentially adjust in real time depending on speed and driving conditions. Combined with a large rear wing, the result would be incredible downforce, capable of keeping the vehicle planted at extreme speeds. What truly makes the SF-100 fascinating is how closely it appears connected to Ferrari's racing DNA. Ferrari's experience in Formula One has always influenced its road cars, but the SF-100 takes that relationship to another level. Every surface, every vent, and every aerodynamic element appears inspired by motorsport. The concept represents what many enthusiasts imagine when they think of the ultimate Ferrari hypercar. Of course, no Ferrari can become legendary without extraordinary performance. While official specifications do not exist, many experts believe a future Ferrari hypercar inspired by this concept would likely use advanced hybrid technology. Ferrari has already demonstrated the incredible capabilities of hybrid powertrains, combining combustion engines with electric motors to achieve astonishing levels of performance. Imagine a twin-turbocharged V6 engine working alongside multiple electric motors. Together, such a system could potentially produce well over 1,300 horsepower. That's a level of performance that would place the SF-100 among the most powerful road-going Ferraris ever imagined. Instant electric torque would deliver explosive acceleration, while the gasoline engine would provide the emotional soundtrack Ferrari fans love. With that kind of power, the performance figures become almost unbelievable. A sprint from 0 to 60 miles per hour could happen in less than 2 seconds. Acceleration beyond 100 miles per hour could feel nearly endless. Top speeds could potentially exceed 220 miles per hour, placing the SF-100 firmly in hypercar territory. But raw horsepower is only part of the story. Modern hypercars rely heavily on advanced electronics and intelligent control systems. The SF-100 would likely feature sophisticated torque vectoring, advanced traction management, and all-wheel drive capability. These technologies would help transform enormous power into usable performance, allowing drivers to extract maximum speed while maintaining control. Aerodynamics would play an equally important role. In fact, many engineers argue that airflow has become just as important as horsepower in modern hypercar development. The SF-100 appears designed around this philosophy. Air doesn't simply move around the vehicle. It becomes an active part of the performance package. At high speeds, active aerodynamic systems could automatically adjust wing angles and airflow channels to maximize downforce. Underbody tunnels might create ground effects similar to those seen in modern racing cars. These features would increase stability during cornering and help the car remain planted during high-speed acceleration and braking. Inside the cabin, the SF-100 would likely embrace a driver-focused philosophy. Rather than overwhelming occupants, with luxury features, the interior would prioritize performance and engagement. A futuristic digital instrument cluster could provide real-time performance information, while advanced displays might offer telemetry data normally reserved for professional racing teams. The steering wheel could incorporate Formula One-inspired controls, allowing drivers to adjust vehicle settings without taking their hands off the wheel. Lightweight materials such as carbon fiber, Alcantara, and premium composites would dominate the cabin. Every detail would reinforce the feeling that the driver is operating something truly extraordinary. Naturally, comparisons with other hypercars are inevitable. Vehicles such as the Ferrari F-100, Aston Martin Valkyrie, Mercedes AMG 1, and Bugatti Tourbillon have already pushed performance to incredible levels. Yet the SF-100 concept suggests an even more extreme interpretation of what a Ferrari hypercar could become. The Valkyrie focuses heavily on Formula One-inspired aerodynamics. The AMG 1 brings actual Formula One powertrain technology to the road. The Bugatti Tourbillon delivers breathtaking power and luxury. The SF-100, however, attempts to combine elements of all these philosophies into a single dramatic vision. It represents speed, innovation, exclusivity, and design all at once. Now comes the question everyone has been waiting for. How much would a machine like this actually cost? If Ferrari ever decided to produce an SF-100-inspired hypercar, it would almost certainly be built in extremely limited numbers. Ferrari has a long history of creating exclusive collector vehicles available only to select customers. Scarcity alone would drive demand through the roof. Industry observers estimate that a production version could easily start between $2 and $5 million. And that's only the beginning. Once collector demand enters the equation, values could rise dramatically. Some limited production Ferraris have appreciated enormously over time, becoming some of the most desirable automobiles in the world. For wealthy collectors, purchasing such a vehicle would be about much more than transportation. It would represent ownership of a technological masterpiece and a piece of Ferrari history. In many ways, exclusivity becomes just as valuable as performance. Ultimately, the Ferrari SF-100 represents something bigger than a single car. It symbolizes the future of high-performance automotive engineering. It demonstrates how electrification, aerodynamics, and advanced technology can work together without sacrificing the excitement and emotion that define the Ferrari experience. Whether the SF-100 eventually becomes reality or remains a breathtaking concept, one thing is certain: it has captured the imagination of enthusiasts around the world. Its futuristic design, extraordinary performance potential, and staggering price make it one of the most fascinating Ferrari concepts ever imagined. So what do you think? If Ferrari built the SF-100 tomorrow, would it become the ultimate hypercar? Or would you still choose something like the Valkyrie, the AMG 1, or the Tourbillon? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into one of the most exciting future Ferrari concepts, be sure to subscribe for more incredible automotive content. The future of performance is arriving faster than ever, and if the Ferrari SF-100 is any indication, it's going to be absolutely unbelievable.